At times we think that, we are forgotten, and we think that we don't have any say and that we don't make a difference.
Men and women sitting behind bars want to do their civic duty too, so the city of Denver saying why not? It's a story you will only see here. For the first time, Denver wants to make sure every inmate who can vote gets to. Denver 7's Russell Haythorn is live tonight. Russell, how did this come about?
And elections officials say inmates are simply being ignored. In Colorado, if you've been cuffed and thrown in jail, if your crime is not a felony, you can still fill out a ballot. And in a swing state like this, those jailhouse votes might be the tipping point.
I'm the first to admit that I've done a lot of stuff wrong.
Speaking to us from inside the Denver City Jail.
We're not excluded from society. We're not thrown away. We're not, thrown in a dungeon somewhere.
Inmate Dante Pagliassotti says he intends to vote this year, even if he is still behind bars.
There can be a vast different swing in the way this country is headed if you vote in, a Democrat or a Republican.
The Denver Elections Division is targeting Denver's 2 jails and the 2,000 inmates in those jails in a first-of-its-kind voter outreach program.
We identified the inmate population as a population that may experience some logistical barriers to voting.
Those barriers, similar to those faced by the military and elderly, will take elections workers behind bars this year.
Almost like a miniature polling place election.
Inmate David Trujillo says elections officials came through just today, registering inmates and updating records.
I was amazed at the number of people who actually signed the papers. Now let's hope they all vote.
While felons and parolees are prohibited from voting, those with misdemeanor convictions and those awaiting trial are still eligible. Is it important for you to vote this year?
The extra 2 guys that don't vote might make a difference.
That's really an empowering thing to hear because I'm still undecided myself. I'm still trying to learn more about, candidates and see where I want to go.
It's a misconception that ex-felons can never vote again. 13 states allow ex-felons to vote as soon as they're released from prison. 2 of those states actually allow felons to vote while they're serving their prison time, Maine and Vermont. And in Colorado, ex-felons can vote as long as they've served their prison time and the conditions of their parole have expired. In Denver, Russell Haythorn, Denver 7.
Now we know. Thank you, Russell.